Hello, everybody. Sky Afterball here, and welcome back to another Sky Afterthoughts podcast episode. Today, I am going to talk about the problem with this inflation crisis. One of the things that have been problematic nowadays with inflation is the problem with gas prices. Nowadays, whenever someone is driving a car and needing gas, there's always going to be that one question: how much is gas going to be now? Because nowadays, gas prices have been really hectic. First, it'll be low, and then it'll just be extremely high, which is really outrageous for those who can drive. I personally can't drive yet, but for those that I do know that can drive, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks that the gas is always pricey for them. And it's always going to be a problem with the whole inflation affecting them as well. Inflation has always been kind of hectic when it comes to the world as I see it. Because before the inflation happened, everything had its own original pricing before it just inflated. To almost triple the amount instead of a double price. Because wherever I work, whenever there's a sale going on, it's just going to be somewhat of a take a certain percent away from the doubled price of a certain product. But nowadays, when I see certain things just higher than what they're supposed to sell, it just makes me question, why the heck would the government just do this to us? Now, I get that the whole population thing is getting a little out of hand with a whole lot of people, but that's shouldn't be really the problem. And when it comes to inflation, I get why certain things are going to be inflated, because certain problems with the economy and certain things that we have. Like one thing, bird flu. Apparently, it's killing every chicken. So they're trying to be careful with the chickens. And how low the chicken cost was is going to be increased because of how low we have on chickens. So, here's what I think. Doctors, you should try to, make certain cures for, the animals as well. Not just for us in general. For the animals as well. Like, if they have a bird flu, make a antibiotic of a bird flu to go into the chicken, so that way they can be healthy later on and all that. It'll help a lot of people and help the animals throughout the years. And when it comes to animals, they should be protected. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Inflation needs to be put to an end to. Because nowadays, the rich are going to just keep getting richer from this inflation process. It's just going to make people rich someday. And by the price of certain foods and waters, or any drink you want, your paycheck is not going to be able to cover it most of the time. So at that point, it's almost like you're trying to have to save up, skip a day to at least eat or drink something. Which is never good. It's a never good idea to skip it because you have to save money for the thing. And if you're paid bi-weekly, if you get paid on a certain Friday, but you have to wait 2 weeks after for another paycheck, you're going to wait at least 1 week after that one paycheck to be able to try to eat again, or actually eat at that time. So yeah, that's my thoughts about the whole pandemic of inflation. That it just needs to stop. Gas prices need to stop being so difficult. We all need gas. You don't need to be rich. Well, you should at least put it at a gas price that is suitable for you and the customers. To be fair with each other. Not just fair for yourself. That's what I say. Well, anyways, I'm Sky Afterfall, and thank you for coming to another Sky Afterfall podcast episode. I'll be back with another one next time. See you all later. Bye, everyone.